No question in my mind that the country has moved to the left in the last election. Now, the country moved to the right in the election before that. So, but the Democratic Party in particular, I think, look, you've got people who call themselves socialists that are credible candidates for president. Bernie Sanders is a democratic socialist in his view. So the dialogue, what was not acceptable politically in discussion 20 years ago, is now. That's, I think, going to be the biggest challenge the Democrats have in the next election. How do you keep from going so far that you alienate people that might be for you, but they're, again, it's actually those Trump districts that, that we won when he won. We didn't win in the midterms, but he might win again with him at the top of the ticket to control the House. So if you go too far to the left, you're going to lose those more or less moderates.
This tax plan that was passed is basically a disaster. It was a scam, and it gave the benefit to, the very top 1% and has added almost $2 trillion to our national deficit, which right now is already at $22 trillion. That's a problem. And anybody that tells you deficit spending isn't a problem doesn't really, I think, understand the deficit, because it is a problem. So we've got that issue. We've got a lot of things that we got to pay for coming up, and I think people are beginning to realize what the changes that came through this last tax bill actually did. So there are efforts underway to address those, and those efforts have to get through both the House and the Senate to be put into place.
One of the things that I am concerned about is there has been an attempt to drift you away from state regulation, which is not what I would want to do. I want to have the governors in charge.
Yes, sir.
That's the way it was set up initially, and would be. But we know that during the time that we had all the deployments, the Guard and Reserve were both overworked. You can't expect employers to shoulder all the burden of their employees who are in the Guard or Reserve. And for that reason, we were able to, I think, make things more attractive, and we changed our recruiting efforts.
And the president I can think of in the last 100 years who mastered so quickly the change in communication of the modern media today might have been Franklin Roosevelt. He very effectively used radio in the 1930s, which was then a relatively new medium. He very effectively used it. That's in some ways reminiscent of President Trump using the modern direct communications